All right, thanks everyone for coming. This is going to be the first of many, we hope, throughout the season. We're going to talk a little bit about our coupons, not only of landscape and plants, but we're going to have a little brief scenario about our new Patioscape program, but we're not calling it Patioscape, we're calling it Outdoor Living. And then also we're going to have a little scenario, a little discussion rather, on our rewards programs, which by being here and signing up, you're going to get a point. And that point could lead to $30, $50, or $70. That's why I'm saying free money on it. And then finally, we're going to talk a little bit about the plants and how to design and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to introduce the speakers here, my co-workers. The first speaker is going to be Juan, and Juan is a planner in the program. And then Brad is going to be talking about the rewards program. He's also a planner. And then Gail is a consultant. She actually does most of the work, let's be honest.
The fun stuff.
The fun stuff. And she's going to talk a little bit about some of our plants that we have. In our coupon program, which is probably what you're really interested in. I'm Mark Peterson. I'm also a planner with the Sawdust Conservation Department. But I also had some free t-shirts for everybody. They're vintage t-shirts. Okay, you got both?
As you heard, my name is Juan, and I'm a planner,
okay. All right,
and I'm in charge of the landscape coupon, which is very popular here at Rainbow Gardens number 3. Very popular. So how many of you are actually familiar with this program? Okay. Have you submitted an application and used any of the coupons?
I just touched my knee.
Okay. All right. Good.
It's a little weird.
Good. So basically what this is that if you've got grass, we want to minimize the amount of grass, help you minimize the amount of grass that you have in your yard by 200 square feet per coupon. That in a nutshell is this program. You're going to replace that grass ideally with, well, not ideally, you have to choose the plants that are available through this pre-selected list. And we have everything from full sun to full shade. So as you can see here, it runs the gamut here. I mean, there's a choices of there's 40s, but it mushrooms up to well over 100 because some of these plants have different varieties within them. So there's a lot to choose from, okay? So the big challenge is always with, okay, which ones do I get? And which ones are going to work in my yard. With this program, it's about the grass. It's about reducing that amount of grass, right? So with this program, you can apply for up to 4 coupons. That's up to 800 square feet of grass removal that you're going to replace with plants. So that's quite a bit. Now, in the lifetime of the program, you can do up to 8. So like this year, if you were to do 4, that's 800. Next year, you can come back and do 4 more. That's 1,600, and you're done with the program. You don't have to go at that pace. You can do 1 to see how that works for you. And especially if you're a new gardener, that's actually a very wise way to approach it, is try a section at a time. You know, get all that experience in and see how that goes. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. And then you can move from there. Well, you know, so in the front, what's always a challenge is the closer you get to the street. And if you're full sun, just remember, in the summer, that even heats up even more. So really give a careful consideration to your plant choices. The more heat loving, you're probably going to be better off, the closer to the street, okay? Usually. Another area that is really easy to use coupons for is in the backyard. If you have the privacy fence, that's always the easiest. Like aim for the fences, as I tell people all the time. And you can map out like in the corners. You can like do 200 there, 200 at the other, and put in some landscape, okay? Or you can make one giant one by tying them in together. You can combine them. You can do them separate, or you can create one huge landscape bed. It can be 200, 400, 600, 800. The other thing that I suggest, and we have videos on our website, Garden Style SA. If you're not familiar with it, please go and check it out. It's full of great information. But one of the many how-to videos that we have, it's actually done by me, is we've taken a 60-foot rope, okay, and you tie it at the end And what that allows you to do, it allows you to play with shape. Because when we measure, we think in square, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's a design, if a 10 by 20 is gonna work for you, by all means, do that. But sometimes a good feature is you want that curvilinear. So if you get that piece of rope, you tie it together and just extend it as much as you can, that's roughly 200 square feet. So then you can just lay it out wherever you want and you can pull it and play with the lines. You know, that way it's an easy way to design. So many of the plants here are a good combination of native and well adapted. So that's always, you know, we have had this selection on our coupon for a while now. And there's always other plants that we want to bring in, but we want to keep it steady so that you always know what to look for. You always know what you can design for. Because you may decide not to do it this year, right? For whatever reason. But now that you know about it, perhaps you can plan for next year or even later this fall. Because this program is actually, right now we're accepting applications right now, and the application is going to run through October 15th. Okay? So you have time to plan these kinds of projects. Now, right now it's a good time to plant, but you can also wait till October. October is a great month for planting, actually. Mm-hmm. So let me give you the coupon basics. So you're applying for a $100 coupon, okay? So with that coupon, you're gonna come here, you're gonna pick your 15 plants, you'll go to the cash register, they will ring you up, and then the total can vary because as you can see, there's different prices on these plants. So usually, since we've had this program since 2013, so I see the numbers, the average total has been about 132. So with a $100 coupon, that's $100 off of that. So your out of pocket is 32 bucks, for example. Now that can vary quite a bit depending on the ones you choose. Because some of these plants, if they're more mature, they're gonna be more expensive. Like one of the plants that's on it is a mountain laurel. Mountain laurels are not cheap, but they're great plants, right? That's a great small tree. Those are usually at least, what, 30 bucks to start with? So you can see how that would add up. But again, the $100 is gonna give you a discount. Yes, Gail?
In my bed, can I only plant those plants or can I make it a combination of other really drought tolerant native plants as well?
You can, but the 15 plants that you purchase must be in that contiguous 200 square foot space. I know some people want to break it up. Use 2 coupons and take out 400 square feet of grass. So we want a contiguous 200 square foot space.
Take it away, Brad.
Yes. So, and I hope you can hear me. I wanted to use you as an example because say you're and Juan has customers who will apply for the landscape coupon and then they're planting it and then they realize they don't have enough room, they have solid rock, they can't get things into the ground. And you've been taking all these classes about learning how to do it. While you're doing those classes, you can actually be rewarded for education that you're doing. And the rewards coupons work a little differently from the landscape coupons. You can sign up on gardenstylesa.com and it's one of the Water Saver programs, but it's called Water Saver Rewards. And say you're getting a 1 point for this class today by signing in at the event. And if it's an online event, you just register and use your rewards number. When you get up to 3 points, for 3 points, Saws will send you by email a coupon that you can use at Rainbow Gardens to buy not just the Water Saver landscape plants, but anything at Rainbow Gardens that's conservation minded. That includes pots, that includes any of the plants. And so if you're planting pots in the Stony area, you can get a plant in a pot for exactly what you're talking about. You can use this program for up to $150 of rewards every year. When you get 3 points, you'll get a $30 coupon. When you get 5 points, you'll get a $50 coupon. And when you get 7 points, you'll get a $70 coupon. Same as the landscape coupons, you'll have it by email on your phone and just use it at the register. And it renews every year. So once you're a member, you'll be a member again next year, and you can restart every year.
Forever?
Forever?
At
At this time, there is not a limit on it. So. So if that makes sense, you were signing up for rewards today, and you're going to get a point for this class. But you'll see, if you do the coupons, you'll already have your first coupon, your first landscape coupon, and you'll have a rewards coupon. I wanted to let you know that the rewards events this spring have been busy, and a lot of people have been looking for events, and this is one of the latest events. But there is a day, you can look on the gardenstylesa.com calendar, and it'll list which events are rewards eligible. So San Antonio College does a lot at the Eco Centro. The Bexar County Master Gardeners have a lot of eligible classes, and there are classes at the Botanical Gardens. There is a day every spring and every fall when the Master Gardeners will have 7 classes in one weekend. And they're online. So if you watch the class, you can get all 7 points in one.
They're online or?
They're actually online. What that means when it's online, it means that you have to, you register online and you're sort of watching it on Zoom, right? And then at the end, they have a quiz for the rewards members. And you just have to fill out the quiz to get the point.
So, thank you. Thank you both. Thank you, Juan. So that was our coupon programs. So what we thought we'd just spend a little time talking about plants and design. You already have some ideas about what you would like to have and what you'd like to do. So I've asked Gail to come in. She has lots of experience in talking about plants and plant ID and how they grow and what to plant in certain locations. We got shade and we got full sun. So Gail, would you please come over and just talk a little bit about plants? What do you have here? And then feel free to ask any question you have.
This is how I'm an irrigation consultant by day. And so that means that I get to go out to people's house who have an irrigation or a sprinkler system, and I'll assess it, I'll run it, I'll find anything wrong with it and let them know. But I also give my recommendations for how long they're running it versus how long it needs. And so a lot of times what they're asking me is like, well, how much water do I need for this? I'd love to take up all this grass because grass is the water hog, okay? To be clear, by far.